today.
My God, it's Sunday already. What happened to Saturday?
Poof, gone.
Yeah. That's all right. I'm still in the now, so that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm always seems to be in the now, so I'm good with whatever day it is. It doesn't really make a difference. How was your day, Lorene?
I had a great day today. I actually got to go out to Garden Island, which is out sort of the Torrens Island markets kind of way. And we got to have a little wander around there. Went out to the dolphin sanctuary, and we actually got to see a mama and a baby dolphin today.
A mama and a baby dolphin.
Really neat. Yeah, it was super windy though.
How do you know that the mama dolphin wasn't at the pokies and Dad Dolphin got stuck with the kid?
Because there was a plastic sign that told me.
Okay, that's it. Intuition.
Oh dear. And Stuffy, you'll be happy. It's coffee today.
It is. Coffee all day.
It's coffee today.
Hey, Jess.
Hi, Christian. Hi.
There we got scammers.
Hello,
Ellie.
Jess.
Moon readings.
I was like, hello.
Oh no, man! Moon reading, is that like no? I'm not going to go there.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, Michelle. How is everyone today, people? Could you please share us out? I'm going to do the same thing.
Oh wow, Michelle, that's so cool. Her hubby worked out at Garden Island all his life as a tugboat operator. There was several groups of people doing kayaking today, and one of them fell over.
Yeah. Where's Garden Island anyway?
Okay, so you know where like you get the going up to Outer Harbour? Like there's that bit of island, but before that is you've got the section, there's like little islands in between.
Okay.
So you go Eastern Parade, you go up Eastern Parade, go through and over the underneath actually the expressway, and you end up over out into the dockyards and stuff up over there.
I'm just sharing. Are you sharing, people? Do you care enough to share?
I'm sure they do. But yeah, so out there they've got the AGL power plants out there. They've got the boat clubs and stuff are out there. But yeah, it was really interesting because it looked like it was a group of 6 people out there on the kayaks, and 2 of them fell over.
Oh!
And then the other 2 boats didn't help. They just looked at them and carried on. And I was like, is nobody going to help them? I mean, they were all wearing life jackets and stuff. And I was just sort of said to Matt, if it was me, what I'd do is I'd actually just sort of paddle myself to the shallower waters, because it was quite clear they weren't going to be able to flip the kayak back over. Just go to the shallower waters, flip the kayak over, then get back in. All good. But it was like,
there's a special way of doing it. I don't know. I've never done it. No, I mean, out of Harbour, the power station. We used to go out there to thrash cars back in the day. We'll go fishing. We'll thrash the cars. Or
it's coffee.
It's coffee. Oh my God! G'day, Denise. How you going? I'm just still sharing, people. When I work out what I'm doing, I'll be doing it until there we go.
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely, even though it was super, super windy today. It was really nice. Hi, Denise.
Okay. Wrong one. Close enough. So people, you know the deal. If you want a guaranteed extended reading, courtesy of me, or I'm supposed to say Lorene or I, aren't I? My grammar's just great. Please donate. The PowerPay links in the show notes. It should be posted. If you want to guarantee any amount, will do, or if you want to pay it forward to some other people to have a guaranteed reading, please do. We will
chuck our names back up there. You might remember how to say mine.
And stay in the chat. If we get enough time to get who we're drawn to, but at the end of the show, we do run out readings where we do a quick reading for everyone who has not had a reading. So be sure to stick around. And we're going to start with, I guess we should start with a group reading, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
it is. Okay. Group reading for everyone. So people take what resonates. What doesn't resonate. It's okay if it doesn't resonate. You don't have to resonate. Okay. No one's going to know. Okay. But if there's a tear coming out the corner of the eye and, and you got a cat looking at you in judgment, because cats do that when they look at you, don't you? If you got a cat and they're sitting there looking at you, and man, it's always something, isn't it, with a cat? Little fairy dimensional beings they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Mine sleeps on the corner of the bed. God knows what it's doing.
They're a lucky cat.
Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking, man. It's when I have weird dreams. I'm like, what are you pulling in from the other dimensions, kitty cat? Yeah, you're supposed to be protecting me, aren't you? The cat's probably like, what cats are like. Cats are probably like, no, you're in my bed. Mm-hmm. Just be lucky that I let you stay in my bed.
Yes, slave. You can stay there. I'll let you.
Okay, people, the first cards I've got for everyone for the group reading at the moment is be brave and honest. The universe is calling us all out. Okay, this is about being real and being honest to ourselves. And just there's nothing hidden in truth. Okay, truth transcends all illusion. So what I've got I've got the Knight, be brave and honest, and this is about ourselves, people, and the people around. No more just buttering things up for people. Tell them straight. Tell everyone straight out. If we tell everyone straight out, we don't lie to anyone, everyone knows where they stand. But at the moment, we live in such a superficial society. Okay, even with ourselves, we're so superficial. We've got an excuse for everything. We make a reason for this. We make an excuse for that. We all do it in all aspects of our life, and it's time we stop it, and we just snip it in the butt. Because look, no matter what happens, you're going to get through all this. Okay, but it's just a very important part of growth is being brave and honest with oneself, and being brave and honest, because so often we be over nice. We all do it. And I'm not talking about going out of your way to say, hey, I don't like the way you're doing that. This is just about just keeping it real, people, keeping it real, and especially with ourselves. But the reason we don't do it all the time is because here I got the Shaman card, trust in high forces, because we don't trust in high forces. We think that we have to control everything. Okay, it's not our job to control everything. It's just our job to control us and work on us. But the good news is I got the Fox Spirit underneath. Okay, mirroring this whole reading, saying, you know what? Trust your talents in changing times. This is no matter what happens, no matter truth comes to the surface, no matter what we have to dig up to deal with. Okay, we're going to get through it all. We're all going to get through it all. Here, look, Wolf Spirit, come inverted, turn knowledge into wisdom. People, we have all this innate wisdom inside of us, all this knowledge that we know what we must do, but we fail to do it because this is the questions that we're going to ask ourselves. Okay, people, because we're putting limitations on ourselves. Because look, the next card I've got the beaver, this inverted too. If we're not turning knowledge into wisdom, our solid foundation is inverted too. Okay, because truth is a solid foundation, and truth is the beginning of wisdom. Okay, so people, time to start being honest to ourselves, no matter what the consequences are. Okay, be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell everyone you're dirt. It's not about that. It's just about knowing who you are, coming within and being brutally honest and not making excuses with oneself. Okay, because when we start doing that, we're only lying to ourselves, and there's no need for it. Okay, it will stunt your growth, and you'll end up like 2'1", like me, when I'm laying down with my head propped up against a box. Okay, that was a group reading for everyone on my end, and my last card for the group reading for everyone is forgive yourself, people. Okay, forgive yourself.
And just disappear like Brooke does.
Yeah. Where's that card? I need that card again. Where did it go?
That was beautiful. Thank you, Brooke. And from my end, we've got that it's time to really look at what are your goals. We're nearly at the end of August. We've got September, October, November, December. 4 months left of the year. So what is it that you truly wish to achieve for the next 4 months? What do you wish to achieve by the start of next year or the end of this year? What is it? And start visualizing, write it down, draw it out, grab your pictures and things, do your vision boards, start visualizing that success, okay? And visualizing yourself being successful in whatever it is your goals are. And then after that, like, you'll start noticing as you start doing this process that your manifestation will start being activated. Okay, when we start working on these things and putting energy into them, into whatever it is your goals are, when we start putting that energy into it, we activate it. We're sending that message to the universe going, yes, I'll have that now. Thank you. The thing is, if you are not fully aligned with your goal, if you're not resonating at it, if you're not at a place where you can fully receive that, it won't come, or only a portion of it will arrive. Okay, only a portion of it will actualize. So this is where as you're working through your goals, you may notice some little crinkles and some little wonks in your world. And this is where you've got to vacuum away your fears. Okay, your fears, your blocks, those points of views that you may have had from, being a little one right through till now, just things, belief systems that you've brought in from other people or the people you've been around, the different friend groups you've had over the years. And those have all created little impacts or little implants, if you like, into your belief systems. When you start reaching for your goals, those belief systems are going to start being triggered. And they're going to start, your ego is going to start going, don't do that. Oh, no. Because this doesn't feel safe anymore. I don't know this space. I don't know the space of abundance. I don't know the space of wealth. I don't know the space of having freedom in this way to choose. And it will put up all these little blocks to stop you. And it's up to you to have the courage to look at all of that and go, yeah, actually, no. That's not true for me anymore. Thank you for being there once upon a time. It doesn't belong to me anymore. Send it off to the universe, send it out to the earth, send it to return to senders with consciousness attached. Do whatever put it into the fire, wherever you require to get rid of it. Just do that, okay? And in doing that, you'll actually be healing away your addictions, okay? So your addictions are the things that you've held close to you. Quite often we hold addictions because we think it keeps us safe. And by being safe, I mean, like, perhaps an addiction could be of safety from an abusive parent or an abusive partner or something like that. So, or an abusive workplace situation, for example. And so instead of just dealing with that particular situation, we'll bring in stuff like alcohol, smoking, drugs, all sorts of things to numb away, food, shopping, sex, whatever. We'll bring in all these different addictions rather than dealing with the actual issue, right? So that is the reading for now. Start dealing with those. Let's look at what you actually wish to achieve for the next 4 months. Okay? And be prepared for all the shit that comes up in the meantime.
It comes up to be cleaned out.
It does. It does. And it will and you'll find that also happens with the people in your world too.
And with your bedroom, when you clean that.
All the dust bunnies.
Yeah, no, let's just put it in another box and shove it in the closet. As long as we don't open the closet, we'll be right. Okay.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking of air fried wedges with hummus and chili sauce.
Yeah, I have a bit of an addiction to food too. I get it.
And my brother buys that cheap garlic bread from Aldi. He's like, "Oh, do you want half a thing of garlic bread?" And I'm like, "Oh, I can't say no to garlic bread." I generally don't eat gluten.
Yeah.
But my God, garlic bread. You know, when I was a kid, and that's all you'd get at the Barbies. Back in the 70s, you had very limited food. You had your coleslaw, you had your tossed salad, and then you had and it was garlic bread. And it's like, yeah, garlic bread. Yeah. He likes garlic bread. Yeah.
I'm a bit like you. I don't eat a lot of bread these days, but give me a good chunk of garlic bread.
Oh, well, you know those big,
so good.
You know those big round cobble bread things.
The cob loaves, yeah,
the cob loaves, and then you pull it out and you make that cheese sauce. You know, with a right. I was like gluten free for like a couple of months, 2 or 3 months, and it was really hard at first because you'd go into the supermarket and you'd start ogling the bakery section. You'd just be like, oh, you'd be looking at the cakes, you'd be smelling that bread, and you'd just be like, it'd be like it was cocaine or something. You'd be like, oh my god, the pull. And it took me like 3 weeks to get away from that until it didn't worry me. People don't realize how addictive flour is.
Can be.
Then I went up to I think I went up to Carly's place for a barbecue, and they had one of those big cobbler things full of the cheese sauce, the cheese sauce. And I sat there. I think I was sitting next to a man that's sitting there. And we were just eating it and eating it and eating it. And man, that's it. I was back on the gluten, man. I was back on the gluten. I couldn't help myself. That thing was just too yummy.
I'd never had one of those cob loaf dips until I moved here.
Yep.
And I was doing my Cert 3 in Children's Services, and we had quite a multicultural group. And so we had a day where we had to bring something from our home culture. And I never had one of these cob loaf things. I brought stuff from my place, from New Zealand, and, everybody. But the Australian brought cob loaf dip, and I'm just like, it was like with spinach and cheese and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I said to my mum, I had just the best thing today. And she goes, oh yeah, we were doing those in the 70s, hun. I was like,
and you stopped?
How could you stop doing these things? She goes, because it got too expensive.
What? Oh, they're talking about too expensive in the 70s. Come on.
Oh dear.
And you only had like 3 cheeses in the 70s in Australia. You had the coon cheese. That was tasty.
Which is now called cheer cheese. Did you catch that one?
No.
They've changed coon to cheer, as in CHEER.
Oh.
As in cheers.
I don't. The only time I buy cheese now is if I'm making pizza or lasagna, which is not that often. Yeah, that's a bad.
I did fancy, what did I call it? Mac and cheese today for dinner.
I'm hungry now. I haven't had dinner. Bowl of wedges after. I guess we should read for some of these people. You just didn't want readings, did you? You didn't come here for a reading, did you, people? No, surely not.
A spinach dip, and you use pumpernickel bread very much the same, Montana.
Pumpernickel.
Very much the same. Yeah.
Oh yeah, pumpernickel. Yum. Expensive.
Sounds like we've inspired Judy as well.
Everyone's hungry now. They're going to go to the kitchen and miss out on their reading. Okay, people. For the first
Amanda, a whole bag of Smarties.
A whole bag.
Yeah.
What size is the bag?
Family size. Her family is the size of one.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't give chocolate to your dogs, so that's probably a good idea. So by you eating them all, you were protecting your dogs, and you were taking one for the team.
Yep.
Very conscious of you. Okay, people, if you would like a reading, let's play Staffy's Number of Destiny. So if you pick the number, you get the extended reading.
Lovely.
Did I get the right one?
I don't know. I have no idea what the number is.
It's in the private chat. Right, you're going to message your friends, are you? Here, man, here's a number.
Yeah, man. You may have put that one up before I came in.
Oh, 33. So close, yet so far away. Mind you, I say that about any number that comes up. Debbie Love, not that number.
Yay!
What?
I like Debbie. I just like everybody today. I'm feeling good.
Awesome. Have another pick of the Number of Destiny, people. If it's your destiny to have a reading, courtesy of Steffi's Healing. What I keep...
Okay. Now everybody's going back through and going, 31, 32, 33.
Wasn't the number 23? It was 29. 29 or 51, I thought. I can't remember now. You do know the number. You provided the number.
14 hours, but still. It's still over one day, Amanda.
I was spaced out for... That's okay. Have another go, everyone.
Have they still not got it yet? Oh, my goodness.
It's trickier than you think. Yeah, if Julie Taddy was here or Jocelyn, man, that would have been boom onto that. Boom. Judy's usually pretty good. Judy's usually got a nose for it.
Oh, God, we got another one there. Catch him, catch him, catch him. Boom. Goodbye.
Oh. We have a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, yay.
Hey.
Hey, Leanne.
Lorene.
I'm Lorene. She's Leanne.
That's not Leanne.
No. Lynn. Lynn, sorry.
Lynn.
Sorry,
Hey,
Lynn. Close.
Lynn, who would you like to read for you?
I'm still impressed that I can remember your name, Lynn. Because it's not on your thing. So it's like I'm impressed.
Them sound like reading words, Lynn. Who would you like to read for you? Hey, Emma. Congratulations for what?
Emma. She's saying congratulations to Lynn for winning the Stuffies number.
Oh, like that, is it, Emma? Hey, Alex. Hey, Julie. Yeah, Julie, you missed out. Julie, you were like, boom, you usually sniff that number out. You and Jocelyn and Judy and Lynn. I think between Julie, Lynn, and Jocelyn have got it the most times. Lynn, you still got to ask who you want to read for you. Would you like Lorene or would you like me to do you a reading? So are you up to date, Emma? Having fun?
She's pondering now.
Pondering.
She's like, Do I have the Aussie or the Kiwi today?
Oh, no, we started with the band thing, all right.
No, ready.
Lynn, does that mean you want a reading from both of us?
Aww. You're such a sweetie.
Straw.
Is that the answer to the bird question from earlier?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay, Lynn. What did you do today, Brooke?
Gardening.
You did garden.
Oh,
what did you garden?
I got up. I had a shower. I had a coffee. Then I did a fire ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Then I meditated for about an hour and a half. Then I went out and did the gardening.
Nice. And what did you plant today?
What didn't I plant today? Oh, I planted lettuces, beans, tomatoes, borage. I repotted a whole ton of stuff. Coriander, leeks. And some other stuff. I got to work out what it is. I think it's Brussels sprouts.
Ooh. All I can say about Brussels sprouts is start getting tuned up on your knowledge around aphids.
I'll just
because brassicas, the aphids, fucking love them.
Oh, so. I've got heaps of marigold. I'll just get that. I'll put some marigold pots right next to it. Just put a big ton of marigold.
Yes, Debbie, we're back to food.
Debbie, are you on a diet? Is this a problem? You sound like someone who's just given up gluten.
Oh, no. All right. Sorry, Lynn. All right. So we've got my lovely new Mary Magdalene cards here today. And the first card that I've got that's come out for you is Free Reign and Breaking Loose. So it truly is time for you to break free from the stuff that you're allowing, the old things. It's to really, I'm just getting like this like your body is just wanting to just go, like get rid of that tight coat that you've held around you for such a long time. I'm getting a sense that it could be the grief and the trauma that you've been holding yourself and hiding yourself behind for such a while. And it's just like your body's just going, come on now, it's time to get free of that stuff. Okay. The next card we've got here is that true love cannot hide. Okay. So you don't have to hide yourself behind the grief and the trauma. Let the light shine through. You can see all that brightness up above here. Let the light of that true love shine through. Okay. That's more important than the grief and the trauma. Okay. The next card we've got here is, and I don't wish to say that first one wrong, so I'll just call it the Divine Destiny. Okay. So the Divine Destiny card is very much around looking at these. Obviously, you've had that chapter with your beautiful husband, and that has been part of your overall story. And now you're in the next part of your story where you are having to move through and forward. Okay. And so you have to reassess where your destiny is now and what path it is that you're meant to be taking now, which is I get why you're asking for these readings, because like, come on, give me some guidance. it's time to get a little bit quiet and not so much up in here, back down into your heart. Okay. Should have looked to the next card, because here we have the Lady and the Unicorn. Okay, which is hidden in plain sight. So there's something perhaps that you've already created, or already started working on, or already started pondering, or already started. There's some bits that's already there that you're not considering yet as part of your next destiny, and now it's time. It's time to bring that forward and bring it out. The next card that I've got for you from Ina's beautiful card decks is Silver, which is be persistent. It's like, come on, girl, just be tenacious, be persistent, and moving your life forward rather than hiding behind the grief and the trauma. Okay, so be persistent, get yourself out there, challenge yourself to feel uncomfortable and keep going. And then even through all of that though, so it always comes up in our readings, ground yourself. Okay, keep getting out there into the nature, ground yourself, get down onto the earth. Today I did some tree hugging because that was just good for me. And do that. I'm sure you do meditation processes and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, just definitely ground yourself through everything that you're going through, all of this expansion and awakening that's going on for you right now. And keep being tenacious and keep working at it, because there's some really yummy, nice things that are waiting for you to come out. You just have to embrace them, let go of this stuff that's held you back and held you safe in some regards while you've been processing. That's it from me.
Lynn, I've got look. It's like, it feels like you feel. I've got the feeling like you feel like, okay, you know, I've had all this experience in life, and I've gone so far, and that's it for me. I'll just a couple of nice things, and she'll be right. It feels like there's a lot of lack. It feels like you're selling yourself short. Okay, until the fat lady sings, it's never over. Okay, but you've got this. Hey, look, I've gone through this, and I've gone through this, and that's how it is. And it feels like you've closed yourself off. Okay, because there just seems to be limitations everywhere, and they all seem to be in lack at the moment. Lack seems to be what's happening around you. This is the energy that you're putting out. This is the energy you're feeling. You're like, oh yeah, but you know, it's as long as you're breathing, as long as you're still there, there is still stuff to be experienced. We don't know what life holds for us. It's just around the corner. But if we never go around that corner, if we never step forward, have a look around the corner, we'll never know. And at the moment, I've got all this stuff saying that you've got, hey, no, but this is the way it is. It's like, you, okay, yeah, now I'll just chill and that's it. It's done and dusted. The wind down. There's nothing wrong with that. But all life is this moment. And as long as you have this moment, you still have life. Okay, but it seems, you know, it's never ending. But the moment I've got, look, freedom is yours. There's growth, freedom. This is what you've been called forward. You've been called forward to. It's time to run. But I've got all this lack. All these cards that say lack, like the Kofish spirit. There's always enough, and this is inverted. Okay, but at the moment, look, the action card is you are never alone. You are never alone. Okay, but you're always looking. It feels like you're looking to the back, looking to the front, going, oh yeah, well, I had that, but how can I have that in the future? You don't know. We don't know. But we've got. But what's happened is, look, the main card for you is inverted. That's your main card, and it says the cow spirit says the miracles are endless. We never know what's going to happen. We never know what life can throw our way. But if we don't participate in it, we'll never know. And it seems to be participation. Because I've got You're Never Alone card, but I've got the Leap of Fortune, and this is always looking somewhere else for what we want instead of just seeing what is around. Seeing what is around. Seeing what we do have. Okay? But at the moment, it feels, moving forward, look, it's about generosity for you. Okay? Be generous of spirit. This is inverted. This is with people's time. I mean, we get here, look, things are not so black and white. This card is on your main pile. This is talking about being set in our ways. This is inverted. Okay, things like this. Why are things like this? Okay, when we go, because that's how it worked in the past. Well, now we've just created a limitation for you moving forward. Okay, because it's a time for you to be a generous spirit, like to go out, make new connections, give people the time to spend new things. Try, someone invites you out, go. You might go to someone and think, oh yeah, it's not really my thing, but you might meet someone else who's like, hey man, let's play this scene and do something else. We never know. We never know where the detours come. Okay, we know the universe is trying to, we gotta go out there and move, and when we're moving, that's when the energy can come and resonate. Okay, but as long as we stay in the same spot, we're waiting for it to suddenly, the energy going past to suddenly open the door and come inside, and we can't do that. We have to move with it. Okay, we have to move out amongst it, and at the moment you're being called to just get out there and experience. Drop the guard down and just go, what the hey, okay? Because when this is what you need. This is the movement that you need. This is the new experiences that you need to help you with the healing. Okay, but locked up, set in your ways, you're going to make it hard. You're going to make it so hard. Okay? Get out there and, yeah. Because your second to last card has worked through your fears. Okay? It's scary to get out there when we've been settled or we've been in something for so long, doing the same thing. But every once in a while, we've got to break that and we've got to move out. I mean, I've been in my comfort zones for the last 3 days, just gardening. It's that time of the year. I need to do it anyway. I got to get ready for, it's the season. Okay. So really, really got to start to move out and really try to make contact. You never know where it's going to lead you. Okay. But there's the potential of so much more. The miracles are endless. Yeah. You could find a rich old guy that's just a great cook. He might be good in bed too. Don't know. Unless you go. And your last card is thoughts create your reality. Okay? That's a message from your spirit. Well, from you yourself, from the universe. Is thoughts create your reality. I hope that's helped you.
It was beautiful. Amanda.
Shit. You won't find him at the cheesecake shop, Amanda.
Yeah.
He'll be making his own.
Interesting little story that was that you just sort of reminded me of when you were talking about that, Brooke, was back after I'd put my life back together after the end of the first marriage, because that was when my first marriage ended. My life imploded and exploded at the same time, and in that it was a very dramatic ending, and my mental state went but so much good happened after it. And after I'd sort of put myself back together about 5 months later, I was like, it's time to get out there and, do something. It was just do something other than work, because I had a job and stuff and I was doing okay. I was, I was flatting with this chick and she was cool and all the rest of it. We'd have barbecues and people over have drinks and all that sort of shit. And I was reading in the paper and there was this thing about becoming a voluntary Lifeline telephone counselor for Lifeline counseling services, and full training was given. You didn't have to pay anything. And it was like, you just had, as long as you got through it's like 6 weeks of training, and it wasn't intensive. I was able to do it after work. I was able to join in their crew, and I only had to commit to like one shift a week or something. And I was like, well, that's easy enough. But from that, I got introduced to a whole new group of people that I never would have met before, that allowed me, and that we all have the same mindset of helping other people. So being of service. And then from there, I went to a law of attraction meeting, and then I got introduced to Ina Segal, and then I did some personal body healing. And then that was just sort of the rolling start of my new life into where I am now. So it's like you said, you just never know where those little moments of inspiration may come from. And it just takes that little bit of courage just to go, I think I'll choose that,
Absolutely. Or I'll get the tarot cards out and I'll just tell you what's going to happen for the next 10 years of your life.
Yogurt raisin. Yum.
The devil.
Dum, dum, dum.
Addiction. Whose naughty card is that? Naughty. There's someone naughty out there.
Oh, you're welcome, Lynn. You're welcome. Mwah.
Now,
hi, Denise.
Hey, Denise. We can choose someone of who we like to do a reading each from. Courtesy of Cindy Punginelli.
Hey, Cindy.
Go, Cindy.
How did we get so lucky?
And we guess, so who are you picking?
Who am I picking?
Is Christina Connolly still here? If you go into the private chat, there's the first people that commented on the show.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Anastasia, food. I think food is like my greatest love, but I could be wrong. I think it might be just inched out by spirituality. Just.
Oh my God, we got a ban, Cindy. This is turning into cancel culture. Oh my God. What is wrong with the world? Christine, did you want a reading? Okay, I'll give you a reading.
I think it's Christiane. Just looking at the letters with the extra I in there.
Okay, Christiane. Anything you want to know about Christiane? Questions or a general?
And Anastasia, I'll grab you, okay, hon?
Really?
If you would like a reading.
What made you think that we do love readings on this show? My God. Are you single with someone?
Yeah.
Or you're looking for someone? I can tell you where they're at. I can tell you where you're at or where they're going to be when you meet them.
Anastasia, just while you think, Bob, it's coming. Oh God, you guys have got me giggling now. That's great. Anastasia, is there anything you would like me to have a look at specifically?
Did I miss something? Someone's being funny. Oh, yeah, but that means like Yeah. Okay. I ain't going there. I ain't touching that. Are you looking for someone? Ah,
she's looking for
I like those ones.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see what they're. Okay. Let's see where
They're
you're
good ones. I like them.
Are you
not at the
Are you
cheese?
This person. This person. The next one's coming in for you. They.
Amanda, if you really wish to have somebody from the cheesecake shop, put it on your vision board. Activate the shit out of that. Oh dear. Amanda happens to really love the cheesecake shop, but she so far has not found her love at the cheesecake shop. So
I
far.
found my thrill
at the cheesecake shop.
Okay, what do you want to know about them? What do you want to know about them? Christina. Okay, look, they're Are you spiritual? How spiritual are you, Christiane? Like, what do you do? How spiritual? Are you spiritual at all? Do you do spiritual work?
She's very spiritual.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. That makes readings easier.
What?
That makes
this is a love reading, man. Don't be too spiritual, because then they might just be coming in for lessons. Okay, look. They've still got some stuff to work out. They're going to come. Look, you're looking at someone. Look, they're trying, but they're not taking care of their needs. Whoever this person is. Okay. You're going to knock them for 6. They're going to come off a bit codependent at first. They're going to be. Oh. You're gonna knock them for 6. They're going to be thinking about you nonstop. This next person, Christina, they're going to be, and they're going to shut out everything and go, no, look, man, I like her. I want her. She's for me. They're gonna hit pretty hard. So you might have to tone them back. They're going to want to move in straight away. They're going to be, man, they want to. That's it. They're going to. This person that's coming in, I don't know if it's the next one, but it could be. But they're coming in and they're going to want to. They're going to want to move in. And they want to, yeah. And they're going to do everything in their power. Okay, but there's going to be a lot of lessons with this person coming in for you. There's going to be a lot of lessons because you might have to just tread, not just. It doesn't feel like red flags. It feels like they've still got that area of codependency. Okay, so when they come in, you might have to go, hey man, get some of your shit together. You know, you might just have to assist them slightly, but you're going to knock them for 6. Okay, you're going to knock them for 6. I'd say that they're probably not going to be as spiritual as you. Okay, it doesn't look like they are, but they're going to be goo goo after you. And when you come into this person, look, I see home. Oh, shameless sensuality. What a card to have between you. Wonder what that means. Not reading into it. But this is really gonna open your eyes about relationships, Christine. This is gonna so open your eyes. You're gonna start to look at them differently. This is gonna start to know yourself. But what's gonna happen is as you come into this, you're gonna because they're gonna come across as codependent and want to move in, do all that sort of stuff, and you're gonna be like, whoa, what the is going on, man? Okay, but look, there's great potential here. But what's going to happen is you're going to feed on that. You're going to feed a bit on that energy that they're putting out. They're going to be putting that energy because they're going to be like right in. They look like they're going to dive in. Okay. And you've got to take your time with this, because what's going to happen is, first off, is you're going to see a flag here, a flag there. I mean, seems like this person's okay, but you're going to see red flags everywhere. And it doesn't, sometimes these are just one or two things someone hasn't worked out. So you're going to be like, oh, no. This is not my story. It feels like you're going to put all these constructs in front of you to try and talk yourself out of this person. Okay. But there is potential. There is potential with this person. Okay. And you got to go into with this person is, you got to look for their good spots, because they're just out of balance at the moment. They haven't got their shit 100% together. They're a bit out of balance. Okay, so they're going to be using you to complete them. That's where they're at. Okay, you can work with that or not work with that. Okay, but they're not going to be as advanced as you. But there's going to be a lot of stuff, and you're going to have to make a choice. It's almost like, this is going to be a lot of learning and training. This is going to be a lot of learning for you. Okay? You're going to start seeing a lot of obstacles, and you're going to start, the comfort zones in the head. You're going to start telling yourself those stories. You're going to be, okay, watch out for that. Okay? Because, as I say, this might hit you hard, but it feels to me like that the potential there is like, but this, they're going to come in hard and fast. You're going to go, oh, yeah, hell no, what the fuck? But just take your time, because this is going to show you some things about yourself. This is going to open you up to yourself, because you're going to be creating all these stories, all this stuff, and go, right, okay. But I just feel it's time to dig deep and see that there is potential here. I see potential, but you're going to have to work that out. But don't just do it like in 2 weeks. Go, hey, no, boom. Okay, give it like 2.5 weeks, 3. Okay, at least. Okay, but take your time. They're gonna that's what they're gonna be like. They're gonna come on full on, and they're gonna want to move in and do all that, and you've just got to back things off, and you got to work through your fears, because I'm feeling on your side that it's not the commitment, but you've got to really dig deep and get to the grounds of this, because sometimes when you meet people like this, if it's not someone we've known for a long time, there can be a lot of misconception and misreading. So you'll have to back off a bit and work it out. Okay, but it looks on both behalf that they're a giver. Okay, and they have some things to offer you. Okay. Christiane, that information messes with your head. If I was to answer that question, that really messes with people's heads. It takes you out of the moment. Creates expectations. Okay. Yeah. See, I was just pulling a card for that, and I got enjoy the moment. So that's saying, if I tell you, it will take you out of the moment, and you'll miss a lot of stuff. Okay. I hope that's helped you. And that was donated by... And your final card is your beliefs are right for you.
Mm-hmm.
So they might not have exactly the right beliefs.
It might come from a little bit of a different angle. Don't make yourself less than. Don't chop yourself off. Don't allow yourself to bend and make yourself smaller than their beliefs. There's some compromise there, but don't make yourself less than.
Yeah, they look like they're a little bit of a fixer-upper.
They are, or they, yeah.
I think they're going to be. Oh, come on, girls! Every bloke's a fixer-upper. Come on, let's be realistic.
Yes. You just got to do it in such a way that they don't realize that they're being fixer-uppered. Otherwise, they get resentful of that. That's a conversation with the girls.
Yeah. If they only knew what us blokes talking about.
Oh dear. No, that was a lovely reading. Beautiful. Yeah, just be open, and from where I'm sitting at my side, Christiane, just get really clear on what attributes that you would like to see come in. The timeline that we're in now is a time of really great and fast manifestation and actualization. So
it's doing my head in every time. Like people pull cards for me all around the place. I got love's coming in. I'm like, I'm happy by myself, man.
The love of you, man. So yeah, just get really clear on the attributes that you require for your next partner, and that will help you to identify the energy of that person when they come into your life. Okay, given that you're a very spiritual person, you should understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, talk to me later. All right, so I've got Anastasia, if she's still floating around. Anastasia Randall.
I just remembered I've got the Doreen Virtue Love deck. I should pull your card from that too. And the card was allow this situation to unfold naturally.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because the top says let go of control issues.
No, we're not controlling at all.
No, man, just Christina. Manifest it in a minute.
Actualize it. You got it.
I manifested you. You didn't manifest me. I manifested you.
Thank you.
Come.
We just upgraded. We upgraded to the Bengal spice. Yo. All right. Anastasia, while he goes off and grabs his coffee, because he hasn't got the same servant that I do. He was on mute. Guess what, girls? We're taking over. Right, Cindy? All right. So, Anastasia, what I've got for you to start off with is we've got the gifts from God. Okay. So when I see this card, it's talking about your special abilities, your gifts, talents, abilities, whether they be of an energetic, spiritual, physical. We all have gifts, talents, and abilities, but quite often we will downplay them. We think that everybody else can do what we do, but no, nobody else can do what you do, how you do it. Okay. So your team is saying, it's time for her to really start acknowledging the amazing, magical creator that she actually is, because she's fucking incredible. And she just doesn't quite believe it. And it's kind of a bit like they're shaking their heads going, why not? Because she's amazing. She's got all these talents, and it's okay to acknowledge that. It's not big-headed to acknowledge that. It's not, if you are surrounded by people who do not celebrate your successes, then you require a different group of people. Okay? Because the people who will celebrate your successes are also the ones that will be there to help you when you're not so successful, when you're still growing, shifting, changing, and learning. Okay, so just have that in the back of your mind. The next one, nice, excellent. The next one we've got is all is well. So everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings that you will soon understand. So there is always going to be, as the lovely Dr. John DeMartini says in his book, The Values Factor, there's the pleasure in the challenge and the challenge in the pleasure. But so often people just want the pleasure. They just wish to have the pleasure and no challenge. But the thing is, we actually require both. It's a bit like the old yin and yang symbol. Okay, so we've got, say, the white little comma thingy with the little bit of black in there, and then there's the black with the little bit of white. So when we're going through the challenging part, there's going to be some little nugget in there. There's going to be some little silver lining, if you like, that maybe not at the time, but upon reflection, you'll see, oh, wow, I'm so glad that that happened that way, because now I am this. So that's what they mean by everything is well. Everything is turning out just how it is supposed to be. Okay. The next one that I have is the indigo and crystal children. So they're saying that you've got a bond with children, and in particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So I'm curious, how are you bringing that into your work at all at the moment? Have you been playing in that area? Have you looked at how you could be a contribution to children, maybe with your healing tools? There's something in there in the regards of children. I used to get that card a lot in my readings, and then I got into childcare and did childcare for 4.5 years. And that card then stopped popping up in my readings so much, because I'd done my time with children and it was good. It's like I'd satisfied that area of my life. So there may be something that is requiring your attention in that regard. Courage is the next one. So you've got the start of your business. Keep having the courage with that. Okay. When you start a business, as you will be aware, can be a little bit rough to start off with. It can be a little bit scary. It can be a little bit like, oh my God, what the hell have I gotten myself into? And as a very dear friend of mine said when she opened up her studio, and, talking to her two years later, she goes, if I had known 2 years ago what I would have to go through to get to where I am now, I probably wouldn't have done it. Doesn't mean that she wasn't happy with where she was at, but there was just so many decisions, so much work, so many things she'd not even considered as part of opening up a studio, that if she had known all of those steps, she would have been like overwhelmed. Okay. Excellent. Beautiful. Yes. Hello from Heaven is the next one, which is just that your spirit team, the people you are completely surrounded, they are celebrating with you. And again, keep going with your gifts, okay? Because the gifts from God and your spirit team are they, like I said right at the beginning, it's really about celebrating who you be, and they are there with you, supporting you, even on those nights when you might feel a little bit alone. They are fully there. The last card I've got for you is from my Mary Magdalene deck. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? But this is the card here, and it's talking about the replenish and recharge, which is the Rains les Bains, okay, which is to do with the waterfall. And it's a very, very sacred body of water, or a spring of water. And what it's talking about there is, through all of these times that you've got going on right now, make sure you make time, schedule time. Like we always used to have Sundays as our, day of rest. It's the Sabbath. It's the day to refresh and replenish. So they're saying to you, please schedule in time every week for you to refresh and replenish yourself. Okay, whether it be from a spiritual sense, a physical sense, getting in touch with nature, getting out, going for walks, hugging a tree, just maybe sitting on the grass, whatever it is for you, whatever sings to your heart. But definitely around water, if you can get to some bodies of water that haven't been mucked around with, that would be really, really helpful as well. They're asking for you to just, be very mindful of the spiritual impacts, the energetics that you're picking up on, and give yourself a chance to release those on a daily basis. Okay, whether you just send it down before you go to bed at night, just send it down to the earth to just cleanse out of all your chakra systems. Okay. All right. So there we go. Thank you, lovely. You're welcome.
And that was donated by... Okay, now we have...
Thank you, Cindy.
Thanks, Cindy. Now I'm just waiting for the band Cindy to come on. No, it's not happening. Just as we say thank you, Cindy, he just Steffi pops his head up. Okay, now we've got a blowfish reading to do.
Oh, do we?
We got a... Amanda, do you want to pick someone?
That's a good idea. Hi, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, Madeline. I think Madeline. Yeah, Madeline.
Do you want to do a blowfish? Who do you want to do a blowfish reading for? Should we let fate decide? People, if you want an extended reading, please donate for an extended reading. Okay. I think we'll let's pick a number between... Let's see.
Amanda says fate. Da, da, da.
Fate. Okay. Fate it is then. As soon as I find the banner. I'm feeling 36.
You?
I'm feeling 36 and 19.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Could be 119.
Yeah. Oh my God. We've had a whole 5 minutes. We didn't talk about food.
No, right at the end of Anastasia's was water.
That doesn't count. That does not count.
Oh, Holly, you're funny. 11.
Dun, 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 dun. You want to take this one? He was the first person to get it.
Oh,
Was he the first person to get it? Let me
I
just
think so.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. I did see the next person was Debbie.
No, he got within the numbers.
But he got it like
He's smarter than
all
that.
right,
He must
Starthy.
have read.
The question is, who does he want a reading from?
Oh, you. Definitely you.
He thought he was just being a smartass.
But I was using my whole ass. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's laughing now. Won't be soon.
Yeah. Stuffy, what would you like me to have a look at, my dear?
I thought, Cindy, you're getting slow. I thought you'd be like straight up with that.
Is that how old Cindy is? 29, I think, yes.
Cheers.
I agree.
So that means that picture that I saw of you sitting on the stripper's lap, that was only 10 years ago. When you were 19. I'm sure that won't come back to me in a negative way whatsoever.
I know nothing. Okay, Stuffy. Apparently, you're asking me for the big deck. This one. The one that's really hard to shuffle. Thanks for that. I was like, I got it out. I was like, I know that there's somebody's just gonna, they're asking for this.
They are.
I was like, I wonder who it will be. Night, night, Holly. Thank you for coming to play. You're having an early one.
Night, Holly.
Hi, Soft.
How you going, Soft? This must be a serious reading.
All right. It's just a really big deck. It takes me ages. It takes me ages to shuffle it because it's so big. And I say all of that because I know all of you Australians out there are going, hee, because of the
That's
accent.
right.
You're welcome. Oh, hi, Denise from Ireland. Oh, how lovely. It's not the size. All right. I know you wish me to speak from the heart. I hear you. I'm hearing you. He's going, Lorene, stop looking at the cards. Just speak from the heart. It's okay. So we've got the Ace of Spring, which is the white tiger. This is about opportunities and looking forward to just bringing in some new adventures into your world and that you'll wish to leap into them. Like it's just going to be like a tiger going, So that's going to be interesting for you to see what that actually looks like and to passionately pursue whatever it is that you're choosing to play with. The next one we've got is the otter, which is to kick back and enjoy. Just enjoy the moments in between leaping to new projects. Just kick back, relax, enjoy. It's all about that balance between the action and the rest, as you well know. The next one we've got is the goose. Happy little goosey and her little gooselings. And interesting. Okay, so I'm actually getting that this is about maybe somebody from long ago might be coming back into your world in a way that is kind of like, oh, hello. Because I didn't get a sense that this is to do with children as such for you, but it was more to do with a childhood friend. It's sort of like that feels a little bit more relevant. And there's some older stuff that's going to be healed. It's going to be healed from this person coming back through into your life. They've got to find you first, though, right? Oh, boy. We got the tabby cat. What is a cat at the end of the day? Cool. So this is about, again, it's projects. It's about diving into new projects and playing with new things again. So we've got the cats, projects, excitement stuff. So what are you creating? I'm curious. There's something that's floating around in there. And cool. We got our lovely humpback whale, which is about education and it's very important to speak clearly, which I know that you do generally anyway. There might be some different audiences coming through to hear you that may require slightly different vernacular, and to be aware that that's maybe what is required for them, for the new people coming through. And my favorite card from this beautiful deck, from my Mary Magdalene deck, is Mary with the alabaster jar, which is to ask questions. So ask lots and lots and lots more questions, because I know that you probably do already, but that's okay. Just keep asking questions, because nothing is set in stone, but maybe it is, but maybe it isn't, but maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. Who the fuck knows? I won't know for sure until I get up to the next plane. There we go. I'm curious to see what you're going to create, Starthy. Thank you for the reading, Starthy. Thank you for making me play with my big deck.
Absolutely shocking.
What?
Okay.
It is. It's a really big deck.
I know. I just want to see if we've got any more donated readings. Maybe Starthy, you require to start creating your own brand of coffee. That might be really good. Like a really specialized, coffee that like for just spiritual people. Oh, the monkey poo. Awesome. The monkey poo one that.
No, that's cat poo.
Is
the
it?
One from Bali.
Isn't there one that the monkeys eat too? It's supposed to be really expensive. It goes through the digestive system.
Yeah, no, that's the cat one.
They had it on Porn Stars. The porn shop.
Maybe
they
do have. Yeah, maybe they do have one with monkey too. But I do know in Bali they have the cat poo coffee. It's called Luwak coffee. It tastes quite good actually.
So it doesn't taste like. Hey, Montana, are you still here? Montana.
Just drink it all and
wouldn't. Oh, people, we've got. Yeah, probably true. People, new segment having every Sunday. It will vary who's on the segment. It's just a quick segment. But I'm going to start it this week. The segment is called Oh, you want me to start a segment? That's a great idea. Okay.
Stuffy.
What?
Stuffy
what?
scat coffee.
Wait a sec. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wrong for so many reasons. I'm going with the segment.
Yes.
Hey, welcome everyone. I'm Brooke, aka Intuitive Focus, and today I've come to talk to you about expectations. Okay, people, you've heard of intent. Okay, so we have intent when we put something out. We're looking for something from the universe, so we put out that intent, obviously, of hey, we want to attract a lot of resistance and all that. But the thing with expectations is when we go out, expectations can be an assumption. Okay, when we go out there with assumption, we can be letting ourselves down. Like when we do something for someone and then we expect a favor in return. Okay, that's an expectation. Okay, that also borderlines on manipulation. Like it's so important when we give to give freely. When we go into a meditation, okay, we get ourselves disappointed. Okay, when we have too much expectations on anything, what we do is we put what we hope for out, and then we let go of it. Okay, so when we go into a meditation, we want to focus on this, we want to focus on that. Okay, so you want to meet your guides, but that's okay. Talk to your guides, anything like that, healing, that's all good. You put that intent out there, which you hope to do, but then before you go into meditation, you clear all that. Okay. And you release all your expectations. Because what happens is when we have expectations, we put resistance. We want things to travel in a specific way that we want. And when our expectations aren't met, we dive a little bit in vibration. So it's very important, people. No expectations. Expectations is putting resistance on the universe at work. Okay, like when we go into with the relationships, we meet someone and we're like, oh, we want that for them, or you're attracted to them, and we get all these expectations, and all we do is create resistance and take ourselves out of the moment when we should be there in the moment, just growing naturally and just getting to know people without any expectations, anything on there. Because why are you putting your expectations on other people? Okay. Do you like it when people put expectations on you? It's not good. What it does is it just causes resistance. So people, please get out of expectations, okay, because it just creates resistance, and that's why we don't do it. Okay. Thank you, people. Have a good one. And we're back.
Yay!
So
I forgot to use that time effectively.
Oh.
It's all right. I've got a good bladder. I can last for another half an hour.
That's it. Just one less cup of. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no.
Okay, here we got now. I'll just tick donated readings. If anyone would like a donated reading, please hit the PayPal link. No.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun.
So, how many people we got here?
I don't know. I can't see.
Okay, Soft.
Soft.
You still here?
I think she said. She said Sofian. Yeah, up there, a little bit further. 8:27. Sofian.
Soft.
7? What's 7?
It is.
Oh, Debbie, thank you. She's telling me how many people are there because I can't see. I was like, what's 7?
Well,
It's a
later on,
secret number.
I have a playlist in on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That has all the spiritual basics, stuff like ego, dealing with family, clearings, house, spiritual securities, all that sort of
Didn't
stuff.
you do one around I remember seeing one around like the light protection, you know how people, like, as I like to say, wrap yourself up in a spiritual
The love and light
condom. And then there's the love and light one.
Yeah, clearings, all sorts of stuff. So if you go to my YouTube channel, we'll have to upload that today or tomorrow.
Hi, Whitney.
Then there's some great tools. So if you haven't seen them, they're all like 3 to 5 minutes. So you don't have to watch a big 20-minute video on anything, but it's a great list. My brother's always watching them. It's probably why he's so messed up. No, he's doing good. Spiritual condoms. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's
No,
it.
it's the old way of doing things.
You get too much light at the end of the crown chakra. It just fills up.
Yeah, it's generally going to end up going that way because you've got me on. I don't know what happens with your other guests, but
I don't know. I know. Are you a reader, Debbie?
She's very spiritually aware.
You had a reading tonight, Debbie?
No.
Okay. What does that mean, very spiritually aware?
She's not sleepy. She quit her very, very stable job. She was on my podcast on Tasty Tuesdays a couple of weeks back. Yeah.
Cool.
And she quit her very stable job as a chartered accountant because she didn't agree with what it was standing for anymore and the system that it was holding up.
All you had to do was hide the money. Debbie, all you had to do was just hide that money. Just say, we'll write a bit over there. We'll write a bit off there. Everyone's happy. Government just wastes it anyway. Puts it into slush funds.
There you go. She's intuitive, but she doesn't read cards. So that's why she's here. Because this is something she doesn't do.
Okay.
She does beautiful meditations, though.
Oh, you'll have to. I haven't been missing your show. It's just that, like, on Fridays and last Tuesdays, I've been out having a life.
Yay! I love that you're having a life. That's about balance. You can catch the replays, you know.
But you feel, but it's not the same, is it?
No, it's not. But it's handy to have them there.
Let's have a look what's on your plate, Debbie. Okay. Debbie, a lot of change. We'll get to that. Look, I got the heart. The first card I've got for you is the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. And sometimes it's really hard when we step out and we take that leap of faith. Sometimes we get a lot of resistance, especially from the people around us. We get it. They're like, "Oh, what do you give up a perfectly good job," or stuff like that, and they don't, because they're seeing things from a different point of view. They don't see what the game is. They don't see what the deal is. They don't understand. They don't want to understand. They want to drag us back into the known, into their perspective. But at the moment, you still seem to be hiding yourself. There seems to be some hiding. Okay, because I've got the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. When this card comes up, this is about closing ourselves off. This is about being guarded. Okay, it's almost like a bit of self-judgment. We're like, oh, well, I'm in transitioning. I've got this to do. I've got that to do. That's all good. But what happens is when we start closing ourselves off to people, we miss opportunity. Okay, when we miss opportunity, you never know what will lead to the divine teachers that are coming in the world. But at the moment, you're being called forward to stand up, start to move forward and do what it is that you're meant to do. Because I've got, look, inverted, show the world the real you. So this is hiding. This is guarded. This is hiding. This is a limitation on your potential at the moment. And it's about removing all those preconceived limitations for you at the moment. It's about just getting them out, clearing them out, and getting ready. Because on your main pile, the bottom card is the Shield Maiden. Okay. And she's ready for action, but she's focused, but she has made plans. So forward planning would be get some boards happening, get some stuff. I don't know, you probably have, but what are you laughing at?
Keep going.
Okay, you're probably into this, but from Lorene's smirk, okay, you're probably big on planning. Okay, what about the heart? This is about the spiritual walk. Okay, this is about that heart. This is about the focus, getting planned on that. Because at the moment, look, you've been struggling to see things happen. Okay, I'm still getting there's a bit of guard because I've got believe the impossible card, but the card over that is the Knight inverted. Be brave and honest. Okay, this is still self-limitation. There's deep down, there is heartfelt limitation there that you've got on yourself. This is self-judgment. This is all sort. Okay, we walk the walk and talk the talk. That's all good, but this is at that core level, that heart level, because there's people around you at the moment and you're not speaking up to them. I got your main action card is the She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Okay, this is about standing up to negativity around us and nipping it in the butt. Okay, there's too much stuff happening around you at the moment where it's like, hey, look, you got to close it down. And from that standpoint of, I don't, how you get that standpoint of, look, it doesn't really worry me. It's just brushed it off. Yet no, because this is having an effect on you. So there's some stuff that you need to stand up and let's get this right. You need to speak your truth about something that I've got underneath that. Confidence is the key to your success. Okay, so this is about communication with something that's happening around you at the moment. Okay, because this is, and look, you could get a little bit of backlash, but that's all part of the process. But there's something that needs to be said. There's something you need to say. There's something that can't go on that's affecting you, and you need to nip it in the butt. Okay? And it's going to... And you'll get that release. There'll be a bit of blowback, and then you'll be like... So it's... You're going to feel that instant that is going to... what did I say? Something, and now it's just blowing up in my face. Okay, no, that's okay. It's meant to. It has to come to the surface, has to rise out, have to get rid of it. Okay, but it's there to be gone. But at the moment, look, the way you're going about things, I got the traveler card that's inverted, moving a direction. That means you're focused. That means you're slightly tunnel vision. So there's some perspectives that you're missing somewhere that you just need to look a little bit deeper, or just you know how to do it. It's a perspective thing. You probably know all this. We just have to detach. Okay, and take the third person, because there's just something in this situation to do with this person that you're not seeing. It might be something on their behalf, behind their motivations that we don't know about, but it's time to just communicate, okay? But this needs to be sorted. And look, Fox Spirit, trust talents and changing time. See, there you go. You're going to get through it. It's going to be there. It needs to be looked at, and it needs to be. You're good, okay? Because at the moment, I don't know what this is talking about, but it seems to be taking up your mind. Okay, too much thought, too much out of the moment in this mind, and you know what that is. The I am runs comfort zone bloody patterns to pre-work out everything when we're just going to deal with it. Okay. What else have we got for you? Okay, but at the moment, it's this keeps coming up because there's a pattern there. There's a pattern there that needs to be broken, an old pattern. Okay, these things come to the surface for a reason. Okay, but this is an internal pattern, and this is what we need to get you open enough to unlock that heart, to be less guarded and be more free. Okay, you just got to find that pattern and unlock it. And your last card is be of service. To yourself. Hey, Alice.
Yes. All of that. I was just having a look at perhaps adding 2. Have you finished?
Yeah, go. Yeah. That's it. Give it both barrel. Your friend.
I was just going to add one more card, which was this one here, which is really cool. Look at that. Isn't that just so awesome? So pretty. So this one is about awaken in the dream and embrace new possibilities. And what it was talking about there is that there are a lot of possibilities that are floating around, up in the ethers in the source field that are asking to come through. And that when you're in meditation state, you may see, or in the darkness, like as in a dark room, you might actually see pale blue orbs or pale blue lights floating around. And it's like these are all of the different aspects of a possibility of a creation that are coming together for you. So just really gently imagine pulling them together to bring them down into a singular form and placing them into that creation. Okay, and then that will help to get it actualized, if you like, and bring it into fruition. And you may find that you'll do a lot more astral travel in this state when you've got all these orbs and things and blue stuff happening. So yeah, yeah, exactly. I was just having a look at your comment down there, honey. Yeah, it's definitely there's a lot more coming for you, like as in good stuff. Lots of really big, yummy things that are coming. And it's there now that you've freed yourself from the structures of the old way, you'll now be far more open and free to choose your new way. And she drinks Kangen water. So she's always one up on that one anyway.
You just had to slip that in, didn't you? When are you getting the fluoride filter anyway?
I know, right? That's the next one.
Third eye. Yeah. It's good water.
It is very good water.
Mm-hmm.
Kangen wins.
Yeah.
He seriously becomes such a water snob once you start drinking Kangen.
I know.
And I notice it really quick when I don't have it.
Yeah, well, as I noticed before, is like when you'd scull water, and you get bloated. Because I drink just spring water, and then when I had that water, I'd scull a bit of it, and I wouldn't get bloated.
Yeah. Fascinating, hey?
Yeah, it even makes the coffees taste better.
Mm-hmm. Makes everything taste better.
Okay, we've got no more donated readings.
Awesome. Must be time for runouts.
I would say runouts.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, people, if you would like a reading, put a 1 in. If you have not had a reading, put a 1 in the comment section, and we'll give you a quick run out reading.
Dun, 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 dun.
And while we're waiting for people to put a 1 in the comment section, just remember, people, while you walk around in other people's energies all the time, okay, you want to stay more centered. You want to stay more chilled. Okay, anyone who suffers from anxiety, this is an absolute game changer. These things are powerful tools. Okay. Yeah, no, look, they're great tools. Energetic blocks, because you walk around picking up people's energies all day, and when you have one of those, see, that's what you need, Debbie. You take that to the boardroom, man.
She doesn't have to anymore. She's out of the corporate job.
Deb, you still need one. It'll still be good for you, Deb. These things, they rock and roll. Handmade, made for the individual.
Mm-hmm. Amanda, I got you.
You got right in the middle of my plug. Yeah. Go on in.
Love you.
Read. How convenient.
Love you.
I know you're talking to Amanda.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you because you cook me curry.
I put a lot of chili. I planted heaps of seeds today, and
did you?
Well, I wasn't using the. Chantel told me to get the what was it? To get the seed raising stuff, because it's got like perlite and it's a lot of stuff to help keep the water in. Because I've got a few seeds that have been in for like 3-4 weeks and haven't done much. Just that a couple of them are starting to come up now, so I bought some seed raising. So I've got GMO-free watermelon, pumpkin, and Carolina Reapers. And more tomatoes, all sorts of stuff.
It's lucky you don't have a dog, because dogs love chilies.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I did that.
So weird.
I lived in this like group house when I was younger, and one of the girls there worked in a bakery, and she'd bring pies home every day, and because everyone used to drop into the house, it's one of those drop-in houses. So there was always like a big thing of bakery near the front door with bags like pies. Just you take what you want. And when they got old, we'd feed them to the dogs outside. And her dog one day when I was feeding him pies had a go at me. Right? I'm like, what? And so what I did is, you know how the dogs, like, we fry up the mince for the dogs, the pet mince? Well, the next day I did that, man. Cayenne pepper. Man, I thought, you have a go at me, bite the hand that feeds your dog. Man, that thing's shit for about a week.
Yep. They still love them. Like, a friend of mine grows chilies, and he has he's had a couple of dogs actually, and one of them, the old one, what was he, a South African pit bull, he would go along and he would just nibble the fruit off of the tree and eat it. We'd go out and there'd be like half of the trees gone of like all the fruits. It was like, what the hell's happened to our chilies? And then the one he's got at the moment, he'll just eat. He's not quite as delicate, and he'll eat the fruit and half of the branch. Yeah, funny. All right.
Yep.
Back to food.
Run out.
Sorry, Debbie. We're making you hungry.
Put a 1 in the comment section if you would like a quick run out reading. If you would like an extended reading, please donate. But we haven't got much longer, so you want to be quick. Okay.
Amanda. We've got the Indigo Children again. So what is there that you are not currently doing with the kids that you could be doing that maybe supporting them in a spiritual sense or an energetic sense that you don't already do? Because the other one I've got here is your nurture, which is about nurturing a child or nurturing your inner child. So where are you sitting with your nurturing of your inner child and the children around you? I know you do amazing work with what you do. So there's this space that is asking to be nurtured within as well.
That was too quick. I was going to get a ban up. I said ban Amanda. Not quick enough.
It's 2 cards, man. Boom, boom.
Oh, you got another one. Oh, yeah. Next, please, Cindy. Alyssa. Okay, look. Things could be going up and down for you at the moment. Okay. It feels a bit all over the place, a bit of uncertainty. Maybe you feel a little bit disconnected, but you're going through transformations at the moment. Things are changing around you. Okay. And the thing is, the unknown is a mystery. We don't always know why things happen, but everything happens for a reason. Sometimes bad things lead to great growth, all sorts of stuff. Sometimes we have to go to bullshit for us to learn the lesson, to stand up and teach ourselves. It can basically, things are just a bit uncertain for you, or feeling a bit uncertain. Okay, that's all part of it, Alyssa. It's part of the plan. Okay, that's what needs to be happening at the moment. So what you need to do, what would be desirable for you to do at the moment, is look for what you can learn in the situation at the moment and move forward with it, because it's all happening for a reason and it's there for you. And we don't know how things are going to unfold, but if we're off our heads somewhere else and somewhere else, we'll miss it. And when we miss this stuff, we attract it again and go through it again. That's why it's good to pay attention and just see things in the moment, how they are. I hope that's helped you.
Beautiful. All right. I got Kathleen next by the looks of it. Cool bananas. All right, Kathleen, I've got your issue is that you're not in your power right now. So you really, you have to take back your power from the situation that you've got troubling you right now, and to perhaps put some stronger boundaries up, things that you have maybe just been allowing somebody to ride roughshod over you. It's time to stop that, and it's time to start saying no. The other thing that we've got is the solution to this also is about giving your cares and worries to the angels or your spirit team, Mother Earth, Creator, Universe, whatever you would wish. Wherever your cares and worries, maybe you would like to write them down and burn them, whatever it is, but you have to allow yourself the freedom within your heart space to let go of those cares and worries and woes, those things that are making you go round and round in circles and doubling back on yourself in the same story and not allowing you to take your power back. Okay, I hope that helps, honey.
Okay. Kavu Keelan. Cindy, you put Kavu Keelan up? Okay, look, Kavu. At the moment, look, you're getting ticked off, or there's things that are stressing you out, people around you. Okay, this is the interaction with people around you. You're getting a bit ticked off. Okay, this is because, look, you need to set. People don't know where they stand with you. They're not inside of your head. They can't read your thoughts. Well, some people can. That's an argument. That's a discussion for another time. But at the moment, you need to be setting. And we said in New Zealand, didn't I? You need to be setting boundaries.
That's South African, man.
Setting boundaries, Peter. You need to be setting healthy boundaries, okay? Because people need to know where you stand. Okay, when we're like, don't worry. Look, okay, we just can't just. People need to know where the line's drawn, because what happens is when they cross the line, they don't know where it is, and then you get pissed off, and it rubs you up the wrong way, and then you start getting agitated, and you're like, in your head, you're like, that person's starting to piss me off. Why are they pissing you off? Because they did this? No, because they don't know, because you haven't set boundaries. Okay, it's all about what we can do from our end. That's the only control we have. Okay, so you need to start setting healthy boundaries. Then a lot of the drama, a lot of the feelings or the crap that you put up with people around will just start falling away. Okay, but at the moment you're just blaming them. Set some boundaries. Okay, we need to be responsible for our end of the stick, and you need to set boundaries. This will help things on your end more than you can possibly imagine. Okay.
Beautiful. All right. I've got Denise Hill. Hi, Denise. So I've got here that you've forgotten who you are, love. You've forgotten what actually makes you you. And it's time to start remembering that and, picking your way through the whole thing of, I think you may have a family and stuff, so maybe wife, mum, all of that sort of stuff. It's time to start allowing those things just for a moment, allowing them to go to the side and just go, okay, without all of those things, just go into imaginary fantasy world for a moment, like without all of the family, wife, career, whatever responsibilities, who am I? And start really playing with that for you, and remember who you are and what is important to you. And the part of doing this, it'll be in a life review. Okay, so we've got that for you to take an inventory of your life and resolve or change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So when we talk about unbalanced, it's also about balancing out those masculine and feminine energies, and allowing you, not people, but you to nurture you. Because as we know, we can't give from an empty cup. So it's time to, just bring that back to you, to your heart, to what helps you get along in the world, and what, maybe have a think, what would I like to be remembered for? That might be something that will ponder, start making you go, well, what would I like to be remembered for? And then start formulating some goals around that. What you got?
Well, Steffi coffee, Amanda cheesecake, Cindy 3,000 pairs of shoes.
Yep, that works.
Angelita,
hey,
are you awake now?
Darling.
You awake now? I'm razzing you up.
You're welcome, Denise.
Is that it? Is that everyone, Cindy?
Al.
Alex. Alex. You need to take the lead in aspects. of your life and aspects that you want to change, you need to take the lead. I've got the chameleon. Act as if. Chameleon card. This is inverted. Okay? You have to be the change. You have to, don't wait for things to change. You be the change. You make the change. Okay? You have to be the change. It's very important because next to that, I got the elephant spirit, learn from the past, and that's inverted. Okay? Can't wait. We're going to be the change. We are the change. Otherwise, we're sitting around. You know, we're sitting out the front next to a paint tin, waiting for someone to come along and paint the house for us. It's no good. No good. We're going to go and paint the house. Okay? Unless we don't want to paint the house. But it's all choice. But at the moment, you've got to act, you know, if you want to be more positive and there's negativity around you, you've got to start being more positive. You can't wait for the negativity around you to start changing. We have to lead by example. We have to lead by example for ourselves. This has multiple effects on multiple dimensions. Okay? And yeah, I hope that's helped you.
Beautiful. We've got, hey, Holly.
Go, let's throw Holly a card and then we'll go.
All right. All right. I thought Holly had gone to bed.
She did.
She did. That's what I thought.
She had too many cups of coffee. So
She stayed up too late.
it's not too late. She's on a second win.
Okay, Holly, I've got for you career transition. So there's something that's you're moving into different areas and aspects of your life right now where you're going to create some really different cola. Maybe you'll stop drinking Coca-Cola. But your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So while that may not necessarily feel comfortable or ease at the moment, it will be. And to just have patience with the transition of what is happening around this area. Okay, so there's still a lot of nurturing of this is asking to come forward, but be kind, be loving, be nurturing with that, and then bring it forward. Okay? Love it.
Okay, Angelita. Still there?
Oh, yeah.
Angelita.
Good morning.
Look. There seems to be too much stress overthinking about all sorts of things that you want to achieve. Okay? Things that you want to move forward in, things that you want to do. Okay, too much. This is the I am getting in the way. Okay, trying to keep us in our comfort zones, keep us in the known. So it's time for you to make peace with that. The unknown. Make peace with the unknown, Angelita, and just go for it. I've got the electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Okay? So there you go. Okay. Thank you. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I don't know. This early time slot. It seems to be really early in the States, but it's a better time slot for Australia here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot better. Okay. You're all welcome. Thank you, people. Thank you again, Lorene, for coming on the show.
My pleasure. I have fun on this show.
It's a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. I love having a good laugh on a Sunday evening.
That's it. Okay, it takes some pressure off Matthew, doesn't it? Instead of just like pointing at him. Poor fella. Don't put up with it, mate. Stand strong. Okay, and when you're live, you've got what have you got coming up this week?
This week coming, I have my Tasty Tuesday shows, which is on 7 o'clock Adelaide time. This week, we've got Leanne Greville, who is from Amazing Life Strategies. She does kinesiology and all sorts of yummy stuff like that, EMF stuff. I don't know a hell of a lot about it, so I'm looking forward to, having a chat with her. And then on Friday, of course, is my Find You Fridays at 8 o'clock. And then who knows what will happen on Sunday next week.
That's it. Fridays, that's where you got the scratch and sniff cards. Scratch and sniff. I didn't know you could get them.
I do. It's like my yummy cards.
Yeah, but what chemicals do they have to put in there to make that smell?
Oh, no. That's just where it's been with all my incense for so many years. The incense smells have all imprinted into the cards.
Oh, I thought you had like scratch and sniff, like
no.
The strawberry card, the
pineapple
card. Must have left it near the dog card. Dog must have slept on
yeah.
the card.
And how about you? What have you got coming up for the next week?
I've got More Than a Healing show on tomorrow.
Awesome.
That's when you have to come on the show to get a reading, and you can get a healing. Very much more depth than that. Then I've got Thursday readings, and then back again this Sunday.
Awesome. And what time are those shows so that the people are aware?
I think tomorrow might run the other show earlier, More Than a Reading show. What have I got? September.
We're still in August.
Soul Focus starts again in September at the moment.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay, so just have a few. I'll put something else up. And then reading show on Thursday at 8 o'clock, Thursdays.
Beautiful.
And then at 7 o'clock for this show on Sundays.
Nice.
So that's it. That's it from me.
Yay.
Okay. So people, have a good week. Okay. And remember what we said in those readings to help you out. Please.
Get clear. Get your visions going. Figure out what you're going to be doing for the next 4 months. Like, start working on that. Chunk it down.
Don't make it like your nose behind the cards.
What is it that you wish to achieve before the end of the year? That was what was coming through in my reading. Apparently it's to clear your lungs.
Tomatoes. No, I want my tomatoes up. I want my spinach blossoming, and I want Caroline Reapers.
You desire all of those things, then you shall have them.
Oh, plus more. See the herb garden I'm putting in. I've got heaps of basil, heaps of what have I got? Dill, tons of coriander, oregano happening. Plus, I've got just about every. I got this special. What's it called? Sapro. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but it's like a lemon spinach.
Lovely. Have you ever had or smelt pineapple sage?
No.
Great in drinks and things. Yeah, my friend has grown it for many years, and I've got a couple of sprigs of that at the moment. It just smells so good. So good. Cheesecake!
Where's the cheesecake? Where's the cheesecake? You sending me?
I don't have any.
You should be sending me cheesecake. Fan cheesecake. Fan mail. In the form of a cheesecake. Form of a cheesecake.
Well, with DoorDash or Menulog, you can get it delivered.
Oh, that's right. My brother bought a caramel mud cake yesterday.
Here yesterday doesn't mean it'll be here today.
Still half of it left.
All righty, peoples. Thank you very much for all of everything that you be. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you for coming to play.
Are you busted and go, are you?
Nah. I just wish to give a shout out to the peoples because that's just so bloody awesome.
Okay, see everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.